welcome to my wrap-up video for the Indomitus Coast to Coast Challenge. This is Phase 1, the Assault Intercessor Squad, and our judge is the Miniatures Apothecary. You can find Mini Apothecary on Twitter. And find
Apothecary!
I have trouble pronouncing the word apothecary, and I don't know why I didn't look for a judge who's named Joe the Painter, but I have him on board. He's judging all the way from England, and this is my presentation for him to take a peek at all the work I've done over the last 4 weeks. My buddy Tech Jedi, who lives all the way in Connecticut on the East Coast, is my competition. We both have the Indomitus box set of Games Workshop Warhammer 40K fame, and our first phase was to build the Assault Intercessor Squad. I built mine in two different squads. One was the Raptor chapter, which I kind of like because they look more militaristic, and according to some of the lore I've read, they put the mission above anything else.
And it rhymes.
As the Ultramarines, otherwise known as the Smurf Army, I took the squad of these guys and put caution tape on the chain swords like they had in older pictures. I remember when I first learned about it back in the early 2000s. Back then they had bright green bases and caution tape on chain swords, and I kind of combined the modern Primaris Marines with the look of the cautions and the chain swords, because I really hate the chain swords and would have preferred the swords or something.
They are a ridiculous weapon.
Double gun up the sergeant for the Ultramarines, so I gave him a laser pistol and a regular pistol, and the rest of the guys have one bolter and one chain sword. I'm looking at some of the pictures and I see all the mistakes I made, but we did have a time limit on this build. It was 4 weeks.
You know what I just realized? I forgot to take pictures of the modifications I made on some of the green guys.
And I did some weathering, and as I watch this video, I'm seeing all the parts that I missed.
Yeah, I weathered with a brighter color instead of a darker color, and I didn't realize until it was too late.
Oh no.
But I forgot to add a pupil. And his teeth.
Fuck, you win. I give up.
Objective source lighting very well on his laser pistol, but that was the first time I tried OSL. So for a first time, it's pretty good. And that was kind of the point of this whole thing. We both like to build models. We both like the Warhammer. AJ, Tech Jedi, is interested in playing. I'm not so much, but I really like science fiction and I really like the lore. Used game workshop miniatures are just freaking awesome. The older version,
Too bad they're so bloody expensive.
No shit.
I'm telling you, man, watch it. Get on the mailing lists for Noble Knight Games and Miniature Market.
I'm on Miniature Market. I have, unfortunately, I have 3 sets of orders where I pre-ordered something on accident.
Oh
and
no.
Stuff I ordered for the challenge too.
I don't remember those antenna.
Was the first time
Huh?
Those antenna on the one guy's backpack.
Kit bag.
Yeah.
Miniature sci-fi dioramas, so I don't tend to base.
I gave my blue leader and the
because I eventually wanted the basis
and the green corporal and sergeant communication things.
Gotcha.
And if I had enough, all the green guys would have gotten one.
Excellent. I dig it.
The mud shows up on my corporal, the guy who's carrying the bomb.
The goal is to build the Space Marines tabletop standard or better, and the Necrons will be built for speed. We're gonna start with the Assault Intercessors because we want to build up to the more expensive models, the character models. You know,
Right.
there's really great work being done out there, and I want to learn how to paint like that. Competing against myself for the most part because I want to be better for me. I thoroughly enjoy this. It's helping me to build social media. I never posted anything on YouTube other than airplane startup noises. I don't have quite the following, but I'm not in it for a following. I'm not in it for recognition. I'm in it to share my work with AJ and the judges and to have a lot of fun. And that's what it's all about. So
Your precision is insane.
Accomplished.
But it gets worse. It gets worse as I go on. Because I'll see a mistake and I'll overcorrect it, and like the
Yes, that's exactly what I do.
It makes them look all pitted now.
Videos, but it doesn't flow naturally. So the rest of my videos, including this one.
Oh, there was a good picture of my corporal.
Go back and pick out the ands, and the blank pauses. But I am basically winging this, and that's believe it or not, it's better than when I try to write out a script.
That's the good shit.
Oh, look at his eyes.
Destination, this is my phase 1 video for the Intercessor Assault Marines. I just like to say that I'm a big fan of the Beatles. I love Graham Norton, Top Gear, and
What? Graham Norton and the Beatles?
and Go Arsenal.
Go Arsenal. Wow, you are sucking up hard. Are you sure he likes Arsenal? Are you sure he's not a gooner?
You know, I have no clue because I don't.
Wait,
I couldn't think of any. The only football teams I could think of were the ones from IT Crowd, like Arsenal and West End, and
oh, the Gunners. Oh, yeah, okay. Arsenal is a Gooners. Okay. Are you sure? He doesn't like the Hammers?
I don't know.
Sure, he's not West Ham.
I have no clue. It was just the first British thing I thought of, and speaking of kissing up, right? I would have freaking if I could have found it in a decent amount of time, if I wasn't having so much trouble this week, I would have played "God Save the Queen" or something during as the underlying music.
Oh, that's amazing.
I was tempted to find. I have for 1/35th scale. I have for World War II figures. I have like American patches. I was tearing apart my decal box, looking. Hopefully, I had a British Allied one. I was going to put a patch on the chest of one of my.
That's awesome. All right. What now? Do I share mine?
Show me some of your pictures. Yeah.
All right. They look like shit, but we'll see what we got. All right. Share screen. Host disabled participant screen sharing.
Host did not. Host has to figure out how to. Let me try security, maybe. Allow participants to share screen. There we go.
Aha. Now, does that kick in immediately? Ah, yes. Very good. There it is.
I still see you. There we go.
All right. Well, I went a completely different tag. You went absolutely batshit on like, let's make it look used. They've been in combat. When I thought parade, I thought how I got stuck prepping to be in a parade.
That's a good point.
So I went completely shiny, clean from the barracks, waiting for the sergeant major kind of shit. How do I describe it? I like them clean. I had to clean my shit when I came in out of the field. These guys have to as well.
Yeah, my secretary was in the Berlin Brigade, so he always talks about coming back from the field and having to shine up their shit so that they look good for the Russians.
For the Russians. I did make a mistake though. I did put the squad numbers on the wrong shoulder.
Oh, the horror. Wait, the where's your squad number?
It's on the other shoulder. It's on it's on the upside down omega, the U.
Oh, okay.
I don't think I might not have shot. Oh shit, now I see that mistake.
Yeah, I was the same way when I was looking at mine. That's when I realized, oops, I forgot the pupils.
Yeah, there it is. You can just see it.
Oh,
1, 2,
that's
3.
fine.
But I tried very hard to be as precise as I could.
It
I was very
looked,
happy with the
that
bases.
that 3 would have looked good in the middle of the X too.
Ah, yeah, it really would have. Well, I'll have to try it next time. Let's see. If you remember, I tried to do something new right off the bat. See, I tried to. There's a glow that doesn't quite cut it
That's
in
all
the
right.
eyes.
Yours looks purposeful, whereas mine looks accidental.
You remember, I tried to do an anodized look, like, oh, here's aluminum
Mhm.
that's been dyed rather than painted, and
Yeah,
that didn't really work very well.
I see color variations.
But I feel I feel that covering all that up to make it more uniform gave it a nice gradient that I wasn't shooting for, but I do dig.
Oh, I dig the tonal variety in your legs. Your gold looks great.
That gold is like 4 layers of Retributor armor.
I'm gonna have to break down and buy Games Workshop gold because I like in every other color. I like another brand, but that gold is.
The only thing I didn't really stay clean with were the weapons.
No.
Everything else, I tried to make it look like, okay, these guys have finished battle, they've finished a field exercise, they've finished occupying something, and now they're back in the oh god, what is the lore call that? the Militarum Cathedrum or whatever the fuck. Yeah, I'm very happy with the bases. My nephew, when I first put on the bases, I threw them on Instagram real quick. Oh, that's a much better picture than I thought it was. See, that glow is much nicer.
That's really good.
Yeah. And he says, "Oh shit, man, the bases take the whole thing to a whole new level of badass."
I like the weathering on the red part of that gun.
Yeah, that one's pretty decent. I just did that one I did use some Nuln oil for. The other black parts I used the Tamiya line filler.
Now you got to drill out your barrels.
Yeah, people talk about that a lot.
Mine are drilled.
Oh, that's the same one. We already saw that one. Did I loop through already? Did I not get the ones I really want? Ah, yeah. See, there's the 3 right in the middle of there.
It would look really cool on the X.
Actually, oh, that eye looks really cool, don't it?
That's a really good eye. Why did you pick the 3?
Oh, I was looking through the organizational structure of the Space Marines, of the Ultramarines, and it said that one of the main battle squads was 3 and another was 13. So there's 5 of each here.
Okay. I picked 3 because I was attached to 3rd Army when I was deployed, Patton's Army.
Ah, there you go.
So that's why I picked the 3.
That's a much better reason than mine.
Oh, I like that skull.
Yeah, I found a little bag of those on Amazon for like $7. So
Oh,
$7 is kind of big for this, but
No,
there was like
that's
30
cool.
of them in there.
That's pretty cool.
And I might not have gotten a good. That's a skull too.
You could put crushed skulls underneath your Tyranids.
I don't do Tyranids.
Who am I thinking of? Necrons or your Tau?
Oh yeah, either one. Either one.
Ooh, where'd you get that decal for the chest plate?
That is in the that's in
That was one of
the
them?
sheet. Yeah.
Oh shit.
And then this is a campaign one.
Yeah, I put one on my blue guy, I think, on his leg.
Yeah, but I saw that. That was excellent. I put both both the sergeants in the same unit. They came up together, you know. You see the yeah, that thing. He's the third squad sergeant. He's got it down here because he's got his sergeant red wreath and skull over here on his pauldron. But, I was very happy with the oh man, that's all worn down. I shouldn't have been moving and touching them so much.
I know. I put mine in my glass cabinet, and my only saving grace was that gloss coat, but then it made them look pitted. I shouldn't have cheaped out. I should have bought a new can. I knew that there was only a little bit left, and I was like, "Oh, it'll be fine." I should have used it for another project and not this. So I will rectify that. My next ones won't be pitted.
Did I get the other sergeant in here? I couldn't get the damn focus right. I wanted this skull at the end of the
White
sword.
on white is hard.
Oh, there he is.
That's cool.
Yeah, he's got another skull down there. I really had fun with the purity seals. I love the idea of purity seals.
The ground skulls need to be dirty.
Yeah, that's true. I didn't think of that. But this is real dirt from the backyard.
Cool. Mine is sand from my my bag that I use when it snows here every 3 years.
Ah, excellent. I was quite happy with the plasma. This is the new Necron technical paint, Tesseract Glow.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
I feel except I was gonna tonight I was gonna paint some of the glow on my Necron, so good thing we're breaking them up into batches of 5.
Yes. Oh, I knew I got one in the back. Oh, there he is.
The gold buttons are good.
Totally not what I was looking for, but it worked out.
That's because it's in the focal plane as the. How the hell do you do that? I got to get a pair of seeing eye things because the
oh
gold
yeah,
on
they're
the dots is cool.
They're absolutely essential. I could not do this crap without those magnifiers. Could not.
So apparently I need Games Workshop Gold and Tesseract.
Well, if you hurry up, there is a clearance sale at Noble Knight, and you just might be able to get Retributor armor cheap.
What's the shipping time like?
Fairly quick, actually. I usually get my stuff within a week.
NOBLE?
Yeah, Noble, like Noble Cause, Knight, like Knight on a steed with swords, shields. Noble Knight Games.
Noble Knight, and I want Tesseract. Oh, I think I've been here before.
Tesseract Glow and Retributor armor.
Tesseract.
Although some people pronounce it Retributor.
It's out of stock.
Like, what do you? Ah,
That's
which
right.
one?
Tesseract.
Ah, well,
it's okay. I'll go to the local hobby shop.
Go to Gabby's. When was the last time you went to Gabby's?
It's been a while. She's my go-to. Like I needed pink for a Transformer I was painting, so I drove all the way down just to throw her some money because she does so good.
Yes. She does so much for the community too.
Yeah, that's what I meant. I mean,
oh, so I needed one more. I needed one more comic backing board there.
Not bad.
Because I'm too cheap to go to Michael's and get a big poster board. Well, those guys charge a lot of money for their crap.
Yeah, but get a 50% off coupon and.
Oh, that's right, because they are always doing that.
If you sit in your car, download the coupon, walk in, and then if you sliced it in half, you can bend it up, and that'll be perfect. Or get the
C13
or
here.
get the Science Fair folding ones.
Science Fair fold. I don't know what you just said. Science fair folding ones?
Yeah, they're like white. I use them for reflectors in photography. But it's just like
Ah,
foam board that has a hinge on it.
oh, I see. Yes.
Not bad. You got to post some of these up. We'll have to get in touch with.
I was saving the IG posts for after this.
Yeah, yeah, and then you say you gotta send some to Mini Apothecary.
Okay.
And I'm gonna give him I'll give him a link. I'll upload to YouTube but
Excellent.
not bad. I had a blast, dude.
This was a good time. I enjoyed the crap
I would
out of
not have
this.
painted 10 of I would have done like 3 of those things in 4 different colors, and the rest would still be in a box. And I never would have touched the Necrons.
Did I cycle through already, or do I still have more? I think I had like 38 pictures or something like that.
I love that gold, man.
The Tamiya fills that in quite nicely.
The texture on the uniform is awesome, or the blue.
Nice, looking good. That I am less angry with myself now. This when you look at it in the moment, it's never as awesome as you hope, but you step back for a few days and you're like, whoa, that really was pretty decent.
And I find myself I find myself stepping away from like the from anything I'm doing when I'm building an airplane or something. I step away, I come back to it when I'm writing. Even now that I'm in school, I write the shell of my paper. I step away for a day or two, read some more sources, go back to it, and I tweak it right up until I click submit. But these are good. Do you feel like you did better than you have in the past?
So much better.
And I do too. So, and I mean, I got to the point where I ruined some of
them. Oh, there they are. I've been trying to find this.
I feel like some of mine I should have stopped.
There they are.
Yeah. Okay.
The Sergeant Skulls. I used 2. I wanted to make sure I did 2 different ones so that maybe they got promoted at different times. Yeah. And there were different standards.
I ordered some blue when I ordered my Raptors decals. I ordered some blue because I wanted them to be more subdued, so I didn't want them to be white or black. But the blue, you can see with whatever printer they used, you still see the dots. So I did put a Sergeant Skull on my guy, and my veteran has a veteran logo. But I did the heavy weathering on the green guys because the blue side was rough.
Yeah, I don't know why I couldn't get this focus right. I'm so out of practice, dude. So out of practice. I couldn't even remember how to make the I don't know what it's called, that white square in the middle of the viewfinder.
Yeah.
I used to make it smaller so that I could get more precise, but I've totally forgot. I got to break out my manual. I've totally forgotten how to do that.
Use Microsoft Editor and crop it to crop it like right there. So you show off the guy in the back.
Yeah, there's an extra skull I forgot about.
Yeah, man, it was killing me at the end. I was like, I gotta stop at midnight. And I think that night I stopped because I was at the point where I was ruining things that I thought were already fixed, and more than I was finding spots that I missed.
Yeah, I've totally done that.
But honestly, I was working up until like 3 hours before the deadline. And I didn't even go back the next day. And then I checked at 10 o'clock that night. I was putting glue over my bases, and I'm like, okay, I'm not going to touch it. I went back a day or two later, and thankfully the mud worked.
Excellent. Yeah, and that's it. That's